All right. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you guys. How's everybody doing? Yes. Welcome. Put down the chat where you coming from, what you do for work, and why you here. Let me I love starting out with my favorite music, and I'm glad you guys are here. I don't take it lightly at all. I know the big election is going on. Who cares when we personal economy is the most important economy, right? So let's get started something with inspiration. All right, let's go. We are rocky tonight, right? Yes. Congratulations for being here. The most important thing is showing up. Showing up. You guys are that's the best because you know that you guys could be doing anything with your time right now. If you guys show up, that means that you care about your future, about your dream, about your goals, okay? And I'll do everything in my power to make it worth your while. Guarantee that. That is for sure. Okay. So put down in the chat where you're coming from, what you do for work, why are you here? That's the most important thing too. Why are you here? So put out on turn on your camera, Diane. I see you, Cindy. Thank you. Good to see you guys. All right, New York Healthcare Administrator, yes. So, welcome. We're getting started right here in one moment here. I'm also going live on all the platforms too, so and you guys know, making this happen right now, okay? Thanks. Yes. Yeah, make this happen. Let's make this happen. Okay. Oh, what happened? Yeah, you're like this. But when you pick me up, Rocky is always does the trick, man. Make it happen. Very soon. Go. You don't feel like this? Yes. Go, baby. Let's go. All right. All right. Let's get it started here. Okay, welcome. Who here want to make six-figure income passively? Okay. Passive six-figure income. Today we're going to talk about how you can leverage other people's property. You don't even have to own it. Okay. You don't have to own it, guys. You can make money by not owning property. That's great. You can leverage somebody else's property. And that's I figured that out. And that's how we help so many people, hundreds of people just like you to get financial freedom. So if you haven't already, definitely now is the time. Okay. Now is the time. All right. Yeah. Put down in the chat. What's your big why? What's your big why? That's the most important thing too. So we're going to talk about how you can leverage other people's property co-hosting. Co-hosting is the way, okay? Co-hosting is the way. Let's go. I'm gonna start out. Let's go. Jump. This is me. I feel like I'm leading hundreds of people to freedom right here. So financial freedom is the way to go, okay? Let's go. All right. All right, guys. We're gonna talk about zero money down, six-figure passive income without owning any real estate, okay? Without owning any real estate. This is what we're gonna be talking about. All right, just real quick, for those of you just getting started, I'm gonna play a quick testimonial so that way you guys can know where we come from and how many people we have helped. So you know it's real for you.
Officially leaving my pharmacist career, the job next month.
My
I'm gonna be drafting my resignation letter. Well, I have other business endeavor as well. So in addition to that, I'm gonna focus on that and then the corporate housing.
That is awesome. How much are you making now?
Well, on average, $20,000. Last month was my biggest month. Of course, I grossed up $50,000.
Wow. How long did it take you to get there?
9 months now.
How long did it take you to be a pharmacist?
Forever.
Actually got 2 appointments on Tuesday for 2 houses.
Nice.
And I made a personal goal to at least get 8 houses before the end of the year. And I'm gonna do everything I can to beat that number.
That's 20K a month, baby.
Started 5 months ago, and since then, an average of 1 every month. I'm at
He's a
6
truck
right
driver,
now. Just
guys.
talked to
Truck
another
driver
landlord last
do this. You
night.
can
Looks
do
like
this
we'll
too.
probably sign number 7 here next week. It's exciting.
How much are we making with this?
About 12,000 a month.
1,000 a month. Yeah. So peaceful, man. Look at this guy. He's he's glowing. He got money all over his face, man.
I've been doing about 1 a month, but I think in the next 12 months, I want to do 20 in the next 12 months. So
I'm a realtor in San Antonio. Life before was good, but life now is great. I started in mid-May or something like that. Got my property in June. Took about 2 weeks, furnished it, launched it. Less than 24 hours after that, I got a booking and I've been 100% booked ever since.
Let's go. And how much profit are you making on that property per month?
I net about 3K a month from that property.
Yeah, you're not really doing much of anything, right?
Yeah, I'm not doing nothing. The network you provide, man, the tools you provide, people we're around, we teach us so much knowledge, man.
I met Dr. Chau at one of the Tony Robbins events, and he told me about this business. So I decided to take action right away. My wife really loved this idea. It took me about a couple of weeks. I got the place fixed up. It looked good. The first house, I averaged about $7,000
Profit. A month, by the way.
a month. I really like the program. Everything is good. I'm working on my second property. It's just that because I've been doing it for 3 months. So if I would have had 3 houses, I probably would have had another 50K or something in my pocket.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, it's good money, easy money. You'll be in some beach somewhere and just, getting paid. So that's cool.
I am a student with Dr. Chow's mentorship. We finally got our rentals, our arbitrage, so everything's going good. We got our bookings. And yesterday we joined the elite. Honestly, with this, we get to know everything Dr. Chow knows. We get to be personal friends with him. It's so much like education because the value, it's way more than what he says. And in my opinion, it's the greatest thing that he's gonna do for everyone in this room. Thank you, Dr. Chow.
And how old are you?
I'm 15.
Let's go.
All right, guys. So if a 15 years old truck driver, single mom can do this, I'm sure you guys can too, okay? All right, stick with me to the end. I will share with you every single secret I can to give you guys what you're wow, because I don't take it lightly at all. You are here on the election day, and I am very, very grateful for everybody here. And I will give you everything in my power to make it worth your while, okay? You got a deal? Stay to the end with me. I will share with you some scripts, some formulas, all the secrets you ever need to build this business on your own. And I will also give you guys a free offer, give 1 hour consultation. How many here want 1 hour consultation with me and all my top advisor, okay? That offer stands for people who are in this room only, okay? Because it's, I usually charge about $3,000 or $5,000 an hour. So to get that from me for free, I only open about 5 slots this week. So you want to grab that 5 slots, and the one is gone, it's gone, okay? So that's the link to book the call right there, but we're gonna get started right now, okay? All right, so zero money down strategy, 6-figure passive income without owning real estate, co-hosting. We're gonna talk about co-hosting, arbitrage, short-term rental, mid-term, long-term, everything in between. How do you do co-hosting? What is co-hosting? Co-hosting is basically managing somebody else's property for them, and you're able to charge them 20 to 30% in this market. So, for example, you rent out for $3,000, you can sublease it for $6,000, you make 20% of that, which is $1,200. And then you pay utilities, maybe vacancy for 10%. Total net rent to the landlord, the owner, is $3,700. Extra cash flow here is $700. In this example, the landlord is now making $1,000 instead of $300, which means you are tripling their cash flow, which means you're tripling their return on investment. How many in here want to make double and triple their return on investment in the investment, right? This is exactly how you pitch to the landlord. Once you understand this, why do the insurance pay this much for the rent? Because it's a lot cheaper than hotels still. Think about it. If you have 4 employees, are you going to rent 4 hotels or 1 home? Which one is save you more money and also give more freedom to your clients, right? For your employees, of course. Okay, of course, there's corporate housing. Of course, it's insurance housing. If your house get flooded, if there's a fire, where are you gonna live? Insurance will pay for the rent while your home is being renovated. So instead of staying in hotels with your dog and your pets, love dog, love pet, but it's not gonna work. You want a home. So that's why this business, we are solving the landlord's problem by managing their properties. Okay, so why? Because who in here a landlord right now? Put like some heart, some like in the chat if you're a landlord right now. Or have you ever been a landlord? You understand the owner problems, the owner challenges is number one, the tenants can squat at their property for 3 to 6 months at a time, sometimes 12 months. So eviction is a nightmare, right? How many here been through eviction? It's a nightmare. A lot of time, money, and all of that. Well, when we manage, we have corporate clients. So corporate clients, guess how many evictions we had in the last 10 years doing this? Oh, across the country, hundreds of properties. If you guess 10 eviction in the last 10 years, you are wrong. You guess 100, you are wrong. You guess 5, maybe you're 5, wrong too. 0, guys, goose egg. There's 0 eviction for the last 10 years doing this with across hundreds of people, across hundreds of properties nationwide. Why? Because the last thing a company wants is, go through eviction, right? The last thing the insurance wants is go through eviction. They have the money, they have the resources to go through all of that, okay? Now, maintenance of properties. If the owner manage the property, there's a lot of maintenance that they have to pay. So a lot of times they have to pay for the maintenance or they have to fix the toilet themselves. Nobody want to do that, right? But when we manage, we have a community of hundreds plus members. So we can know how to manage this, and we have corporate clients. So therefore, we're gonna take care of the corporate, and the corporate clients will take care of our properties because they don't want to lose their job. So there's not a lot of maintenance with the property. And even if there's maintenance, we are charging double the market rent. So therefore, if we charge double the market rent, we have enough money to pay for somebody professional to do the plumbing job, professional to do the AC, professional to do any handyman work. You see? So that's the big difference. Also, when owner manage a property for long-term renter, how many are long-term renter? There's like no profit, okay? There's really no profit. But with us, we can double or triple the profit. Why? Because when we manage it, go back to this example. You see, we're charging double the market rent, $6,000 a month instead of $3,000. So the profit margin is huge. And therefore, we can triple the cash flow. Most long-term landlords only make 10% of traditional rent, which is about $300. Now they can make $1,000 in cash flow. That's triple. Who doesn't want to do that, right? And then you got to understand how to pitch the landlord. It's all about the pitch, guys. So here's the pitch. How would you like to double or triple your cash flow while I do all the work, okay? You only need a couple of landlords to say yes to achieve your financial freedom. So don't ever give up, guys, okay? So check this out. Double or triple your cash flow. Why and how? Go back to this example. Go back to the numbers. The landlord used to make $300. Now they make $1,000. That's triple. That's tripling the cash flow. Make sense? Boom. So, and then all you gotta do is manage, scale, and then rinse, repeat, and then just scale. So book a free consultation call with us if you haven't already. All we ask for is being coachable, buy a laptop, if you have a spouse or a partner, have both of them on the call. Otherwise, you know, you're not gonna go in much anywhere because we wanna have everybody on the same page, okay? All right, what is the difference between arbitrage and co-hosting? The difference between arbitrage and co-hosting. Check this out. Arbitrage is when you re-rent the property. You pay first month rent, first month deposit plus furniture. So it could be $12,000 to $15,000 you gotta pay to play, okay? How many here pay to play? It makes sense, you do that all the time. This is still a lot less than buying a property. How many in here have property that you have bought and it's rental? You know the process of buying a property is so much work. You gotta rehab it, you gotta fix it up, rent ready, all of that. That costs hundreds of thousands of dollars sometimes. For one property that you buy, you can do about 8 arbitrage, right? However, when you do co-hosting, it's zero money down. How many like the zero money down strategy? Okay, I love it. Okay, why? Because there's no need to pay first month rent. There's no need to pay deposit or furniture. Now, there's pros and cons to both, but that is the pros of co-hosting. Now, the cons of co-hosting, you earn about half of what you earn with arbitrage. However, you know, your risk is like very minimal, almost zero. So arbitrage, you can earn about $2,000 to $3,000 a month. Co-hosting, you earn about half of that, so about $700.
Sorry, everyone. Dr. Chau will be back in a short while. He just had a technical issue. He got disconnected. Sorry for the wait. Thank you for waiting.
I'm so sorry about that, guys. There's apparently there's an internet outage in my area. So I'm joining on with my phone right now. So hopefully everything will be back online. My team, definitely unmute yourself if there's anything happen here. But so sorry about that. I will get it right back on track here. Things happen and we keep moving forward. Okay. So arbitrage and co-hosting, where were we? So risk is first month rent, first month deposit. For arbitrage, co-hosting, there's really no risk, just a little bit of your time. You'll be working with the property owner. The property owner provide the furniture, so that's really good, right? So scale. Okay, arbitrage is slower to scale because your capital, you need about 12 to 15K per property to do this. But co-hosting, you scale 10 times faster because no capital is involved, because you are simply managing somebody else's property. It makes sense? So you guys are strapped on cash. Listen very carefully. This is the best zero money down strategy that I have learned in my 20 years of entrepreneurship. I have my MBA, hang out with all these billionaires behind me as well. All right, so this is the arbitrage financial freedom formula. Take a screenshot of this, share this. I want that more and more people know about this. So all you need is 10K a month, really, usually to get a good base for freedom, right? And you know what? 8 years of school to become a doctor, pharmacist, to make 10K a month. You can do it within 3 months. How? Month one, just do one property, make 2K a month. Month two, you do 2 property, now you get 6K. Month three, you do 2 more property, now you get 10K a month. By month 6, you should have 11 property, make you 22K a month. By month 12, you should have 23 property, make you 46K a month. How many like these game plans, okay? The reason why it's a financial freedom formula, because who in here know what's the holy grail of financial freedom is? Put down the chat. What's the holy grail of financial freedom, okay? It is not your job, all right, if you think of that, because I was a pharmacist, I was making 6-figure income as a pharmacist. Does that give me financial freedom? No, because I was trading my time for money, right? Something happened to me, 100% of my income depended on me. So who's gonna take care of my family? Definitely not my company, okay? If your income is depending 100% on your job right now, you're in a very dangerous position like I was, okay? Because if something happened, if I make one mistake, you lose your job, economy turn, hundreds of people lay off all the time, hundreds of thousands actually. Boom, what happened to your income? Who's gonna take care of you? Nobody, okay? So the holy grail of financial freedom is multiple sources of income. Write this down, multiple sources of income backed up by real estate. It is real, and it's an estate. This is how kings and queens and lords made their money, have their freedom. You watch the movies of all the kings and queens and lords, they always go. Why? Because they have cash flow through their real estate that they rented out to the peasants. Okay. So now the challenge with real estate is nobody really in here or anywhere have money to buy 10 houses cash. Anybody in here have money to buy 10 houses cash right now? Call me up right now, okay? I'm just kidding. Nobody does. So the way is you need to know how to leverage OPP, other people properties, other people real estate. And this is why you're able to scale very, very quickly. The moment I figured this out, changed my life. Because before that, I was saving 3 to 5 years of money to buy one rental, long-term rental, where I was making $200-300 a month. Nothing. That's $200-300 a month. I did the math. It took me 3 years to buy my first rental. It's gonna take me like, I need 10K a month. That is, I need like 20 properties. If it took me 3 years to do my first property, how many years does it take me to buy 20 properties? 60 years, guys. Who in here want to wait 60 years? Not this guy, okay? I realized that Airbnb, here's the question, does Airbnb even own any properties? No, right? And yet they are the biggest hospitality company in the world. If they don't own any property and they're the biggest company in the world, why do you and I need to own any properties? Does that make sense? So we don't need to buy, we don't need to own any properties, guys. All we need to know is how to control properties and make money from it, okay? All right, so co-hosting is a little bit different formula. Co-hosting, you make $1,000 a month per property instead of $2,000. So if you wanna get, but the thing is, co-hosting, you don't have to put any money down. So literally, you want 11,000 a month, do 11 property in 6 months, 2 a month. 12 month, 23 properties, 24 property, make 20-something thousand a month. This is more than what doctors make. If you do nothing else, this is $2.7 million in 10 years. This is legacy money for you and your family, okay? And because co-hosting, you can scale very, very quickly. So here's the thing, multiple source of income. Imagining you having 20 properties right now. You know, if one property go down, go under, flood, fire, whatever, it's only 5% of your income. Is it gonna really affect your life? No, right? Not really. But if your job is 100% of your income right now, if something happens to you, having your job, what happens to your life? Gone, you know? Even if it's 50% of your income, that's still 50% loss. You don't want that, guys. So you want to have multiple sources of income, not just any source of income. You want that income to be backed up by real estate, because that is the most, if you look this up, the most secure way and the most wealthiest people either create their wealth through real estate or hold their wealth through real estate. You can look this up, okay? All right. So for those of you new, we have a free consultation call with me or my top advisor. There's only about 5 slots, 1 hour call each. So make sure you are serious, make sure you're coachable, make sure that you have your spouse or a partner on there. Otherwise, you know, please don't waste our time if you're not serious. Book that call in the chat with me or my top advisor. We only have about 5 spots each, so grab that before it's all gone. But anyway, for fast method is FAST. So this is a proprietary system that I come up with that give you the fast way to get to your financial freedom, okay? First is find the right location. A is to ask to sublease. How you ask to sublease, right? S is set up to stand out, and T to tap into the corporate clients, okay? That's it. There's 4 simple steps. First, how you find the right location. Most companies or coaches will tell you this need a ton of research. You need a ton of software. If you do short-term rental, you're gonna have a ton of software. You're gonna pay up tons of money, blah, blah, blah. But us, you don't need to do all of that. We can tell you that within minutes, I can tell you if it's the right location or not. Write this down, the 3 H's rule, secret: highways, hospitals, and hotels. When 2 highways intersect, like in this picture, there's traffic flow, whereas attention flow, money flow. Write that down. Attention is the most expensive commodity. That's why they pay thousands, millions and millions of dollars for marketing. Okay, you already have people attention when they flow these highways, right? And then these 2 highways intersect like this. One of the 4 pieces of pie is full with hotels, hospitals, you know, good retail shops. Why? Because they already done their research. They already know that is the right side of the track. You know, you get what I'm saying? You want to be on the right side of the track, not the wrong side, okay? So you want to be on the right side of the track. Why do they open it like on just that side? Who really care? What you should care about is you want to follow the whales. You're going to succeed. Write that down. These hospitals, these hotels, they have put $10 million to $1 billion into building a beautiful hotel, a beautiful resort, a beautiful center. Don't you think that they have done their research? Of course. Why do you and I need to do more research when they already done all the research? Do you think we're going to do more research than $1 billion company? I don't think so. Okay. So it's very simple. It's very cool. I show you the secret right there. I hope you appreciate that. Okay. That took me like a long time to figure out. All right. Because the number 1 thing in real estate is location, location, location. That's the number 1 thing you cannot change. So focus on that. A, to ask to sublease. How do you pitch the landlord to sublease? So for most people, they tell you to pitch the landlord on your own, or they pitch them on Airbnb, which is super saturated, by the way. You understand? Airbnb is super saturated, and it's like the red ocean. There's so many sharks in there, and anybody and their grandma can open an Airbnb. Team, there's people waiting in the waiting room. Make sure that you admit them. All right. So make sure that you have the blue ocean. This is the blue ocean. Okay. You can leverage also our network. What differentiates us is, let's say you go out there and you think you can do this yourself, which I'm sure you can. It's just going to take you 10 times longer, 10 times more pain and frustration. Most will quit by then, because the landlord can ask you, hey, I like you, but how many of these have you done right now? Okay, put down in chat, how many of these corporate housing have you done? For most people, it's 0 to maybe 2 or 3 properties max. Okay, even if you have 2 or 3 properties, how would you like, that's not a lot, right? At all. How would you like it when I come along or my students come along and say, hey, we actually done hundreds of these deals nationwide. We have hundreds of members in our community, and we have in multiple states, like nationally. And here is our website. Here's our student website. And here, let me show you our website so you can understand what I'm saying. If you go to beyondchn.com, Beyond Corporate Housing Network, we are one of the largest, if not the largest, corporate housing network in America that can help you to find corporate clients. So you click on partnership right here, you're going to see that it say right here, we're a nationwide corporate housing network with hundreds of properties, 100 direct partners. That group of coaches over 20 years combined experience. So these were all my students that have graduated, and now they have their own website, their own logo, their own properties. They are doing very, very well. So which one do you think they will do business with? Me or you? My students or you? You see, that's not even a competition. You know, if somebody come up to you and say, hi, I'm starting out, I have 1 property. Hey, I'm a part of a network, done hundreds of deals. Which one will you do with? You do business with, you see? So the power is in the network. The power is in leverage. The power is knowing what to say, how to say it. And we have all of that for you within our community, okay? So, all right, so check this out. Let me go back here. So the power of the network is in the network, guys. Write that down. The power of the network is in the network, okay? That's why it's so powerful when you understand the power of the community, okay? It's all about the community. When your community is strong, question, if you're gonna go to war, are you gonna go to war by yourself or with an army? Which one you think will win, right? Of course, and yet you with an army, right? And yet most entrepreneurs think that they can do it themselves. Most entrepreneurs think, oh, I can do this myself, okay? That's like saying I'm gonna go to war by myself and I'm gonna win. Up with that, okay? If I'm gonna go to war, I wanna bring a whole army with me, okay? Because it's the smart thing to do, right? Why risk your life yourself? You know? So if you don't have an army, leverage my army. I have already built one of the biggest army in this business. Okay, you get it? I hope you really do, because this is what really changed my life and changing hundreds of people's lives just like you. So it's not just you or me, it's about everybody that is as a collective, we are way stronger, right? As a collective, we are way stronger than any individual. Okay. So the next thing is set up to stand out. How do you set up to stand out? Okay. Very, very important. Most people buy or rent furnitures. You know, they don't know what to do. They've spent a lot of money on furniture. Like most vacation rental will spend 15, 20K. I'm here to tell you, we have the best deals. You can buy the furniture or rented it. We have checklist best practices that will save you literally $5,000 to $10,000 per home on furniture. Amazing, right? That's why you want to be a part of the program. You want to be a part of the mentorship. That's why you want to be a part of the collective. So that way we already tested. That's constant within our community. That's constant. Hey, check this out. Hey, what do you think about this? Right? Constant communication. And we are way more stronger than we are individually. All right. So the next is T, to tap into corporate clients. How do you get the corporate clients? Now, most gurus out there only teach you how to do Airbnb or VRBO. I'm here to tell you, I have scaled to 20-something vacation rental, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to do most of that at all. Imagine when I was at 20-something vacation rental, every weekend, there was 20-something different check-in for vacationers. And vacationers are very demanding. They only stay there for the weekend. And then there goes my weekend. There goes my nighttime with my family. I'm like, no, thank you, right? I want to have freedom. Freedom is the most important thing, not just money-wise, but mentally, physically, time-wise. So the corporate clients that we have tested. So a little bit history. I made history by going viral through the pandemic, telling everybody about corporate housing. And this is how the whole industry of midterm rental was born. Okay, that was a few years ago. This industry is very, very, very new because not many people know about it. But however, we are the oldest coaching platform in the whole industry. We have one of the largest, if not the largest, network for this. So we have tested, listen carefully, we have tested thousands of different sources, thousands of different companies, and we have distilled down to only a few dozens of reliable sources, reliable platform that you can list your property on there and get clients right away, right? You can do this the hard way or the easy way. The hard way is do this on your own. I tell you how to do it. You call the human resource department of each of these companies and you tell them what you do. I do corporate housing. If you have anybody in the area, let me know. You can keep doing that for thousands of companies and trial and error for the next 5-10 years and trying to find the best one. Or you can just leverage what we have already built. We give it to you on a silver platter. Here are my connections. Here are my sources. And this is how you can get clients. Boom. And that's why we have teenager, single mom truck driver make 6-figure income within a few months. Okay. All right. So what is the formula for corporate housing arbitrage? Take a screenshot of this, share this, whatever. The formula for corporate housing arbitrage is you pay first month rent, first month deposit, which is about 5 to 7K, depending on where you're at in the country. You can buy the furniture or rent the furniture. You buy the furniture with us, it's only 7 to 9K instead of 20, 30K, because we know exactly what to buy. We give you the list. And then you talk with clients, you charge them double the market rent, plus or minus utilities, double the market rent. Therefore, on average, you earn about $2,000 to $3,000 a month per property. So in order for you to make 6-figure income, 10 to 15K, all you need is 5 properties at 2 to 3K a month. That's it, right? And if you want to do 20 to 30K, all you need is 10 property at 2 to 3K a month. So if you do 1 property a month, that's only 5 months away to your freedom. If you do 2 properties a month, that's only like 2.5 months to your freedom. You see, that's why it's so fast, because you are not buying the property, you're not rehabbing. You simply rent it and re-rent it right away. The formula for co-hosting is very similar, except there is 0 initial expense. That is what's beautiful about this. You don't have to pay for first month rent, you don't have to pay for first month deposit. You simply find a landlord that willing to partner with you. The landlord will pay for the furniture. You get it? The landlord will pay for even renting the furniture. You can still charge people double the market rent because it's still cheaper than hotels for mostly companies. And mostly companies still save them a lot of money. Instead of renting 4 hotels for their 4 employees, they're renting 1 house. You see what I'm saying? And then insurance housing is, the insurance is obligated to pay because they are insurance company. The house, people going through renovation, they go through a disaster. It's a very fulfilling mission to help these people as well. Okay, so you want to make about 10K a month, you need about 10 properties with co-hosting. That's it, 10 properties. Do 2 a month, in 5 months you get there. All right, if you haven't already, take this offer, book a free consultation call with us, and do it. We are the oldest coaching community for midterm rental out there, okay? Our coaches and advisors are graduate of the mentorship program. This is Michael, one of our advisor. He's a great man, very good man. You can see one of him is one of my top advisor. We are the oldest and largest networking for the corporate housing network. Okay, so you've seen the website. You've seen how powerful it is. 100 direct different partners. Okay, so step 1, what does the 4th step look like to work with us? Step 1, you got to get rid of any limiting belief that hold you back from your success. That's it. Most people, 80% of success mindset. I love that from Tony Robbins, right? I mean, I traveled the world and invested millions of dollars into myself to teach you. Most of it is fear. So get rid of that. Step 2 is to do the fast method. When you do the fast method, you can make money very, very quickly. Step 3 is we give you weekly mentorship. That is, how would you like to have a weekly mentorship where we go on every week to show you what is a good deal, what is a bad deal, what can cost you a nightmare, and what can make you a fortune, right? And we tell you every single week with other great, amazing people within the community to help people out as well, right? And then step 4 is to help you build and scale your midterm rental corporate housing business. That's it. Easy 4-step, okay? I'll guarantee we'll coach you until you at least make your initial coaching back with us. So that is like a no-brainer, right? I mean, it's not like college where you have to pay every single year. Once you pay, you're in the family, okay? If you want, we can continue to coach you. And if you don't make the money, we're going to coach you until you do. So if you haven't already, book a free consultation call with us. It is an hour free, so make sure. And it's also, I put a few hours of my time into that as well. So make sure that you are coachable. Number 1 thing we ask for. Number 2 things is positive mental attitude. And number 3 things to look for to grow our community is a community of givers, not just takers. So people are in there, you will find within our community, everybody help everybody from teenager to, surgeon, right? It doesn't matter where you come from, what you do, truck driver to surgeon, teenager to 70, 80 years old. All right, let's take some questions now. So, Ravi said, how long does it take from renting to setup? Depending on how fast you can do, our record have been 2 or 3 days, okay? So we give you everything that you can. It's just a matter of how good are you at execute, how good are you at being coachable, okay? But if you do everything right, it should be just a few days for you to set everything up, okay? Maximum 2 weeks, I would say, okay? Maybe your first 1, 2 weeks, and then after you get a groove of it, 1 week, okay? Then you can just set it up. Okay. Other questions out there? Let me, my team, if you have any questions from previous chat, because my internet got issues, so I had to log back in and put that in the chat, okay? All right. Let me go while the questions are flowing in. I want you guys to also save this website, beyondbbsecrets.com/testimonials. beyondbbsecrets.com/testimonials. This is where you can see all our testimonials nationwide, okay? Hundreds and hundreds of different testimonials. We have from coast to coast, doesn't matter what major city you are in, we're probably there already, okay? So, and how many here know about Grant Cardone, right? He's a multi-billionaire. And I know that most people are hurting right now. The last thing you probably want to hear a billionaire talk, but there's something you can learn from them, right? So please be open-minded and learn and see what Grant Cardone had to say about our company and what we have done for other people, okay? So check this out.
Airbnb, what do you think about corporate housing? Airbnb arbitrage.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love anything big.
Yeah, dude. Let's do it.
But I
Real
like
estate,
you, man. You the man, bro.
That's right.
And by the way, the part of the world where you come from is going to change the entire game on planet Earth.
Absolutely.
You guys have a responsibility to get game up, elevate, baby, get your game up.
That's right. We need
You
more
can translate.
Boom. See, you can't pay a billionaire to do any of that, right? I mean, it's very humbling for him to shout me out like that for people. And I want to share with you what we have done for a lot of people, because we don't take this lightly at all. This is people's lives that we are touching here. So check out my students here.
I want to introduce somebody very special, amazing, awesome student who's working 50 hours a week with 2 little kids. It really blow my mind how working moms can do a side business that within months able to make 6-figure income. Now she has 20 properties, 20 corporate housing, generating more than doctors make. And also travel. She travel, take vacation almost every single month. I'm just so happy to able to have her here. It's Coach Ann.
Hi guys, I'm Ann. To be correct, I'm actually having 21 properties. It wasn't that I'm taking vacation every month, but actually every week. I won't be able to do all that, but doing the corporate housing. I've been following Dr. Chau for a long time on Instagram because for me, I'm thinking if I'm going to invest, I want to make sure that I invest wisely because I worked hard for my money, right? So I've been following Dr. Chau for a long time. Our life has just been so much easier with corporate housing, with our one house. For the last months, we've spent honestly the entire time, like 5 hours within like these last like 5 months. So an hour a month, guys, honestly.
I like the access, having access to Dr. Chau, the coach. I got his phone number. I can call him for anything. You got to make time or you can get on their schedule, but Dr. Chau is ready to answer my call if you need it. I haven't yet, but I have faith and know that he will pick up. So that's a big bonus. I tested him. When I say test him, I test his character. And that's what I liked about Dr. Chau. He's a real guy. That's why I appreciate Dr. Chau and the whole thing. So.
It has been a learning experience for us because it's a whole new business. We also come from America, college and real estate. All of that was completely new for us. I had a hard time with making the phone calls, but like you guys said, like, it's just important to just go for it and make the calls. And we did, we jumped on it, started making phone calls. And after that, it really only took 2 or 3 phone calls. We got our first property in September. We went to go meet the property owner and he's like an investor. And when he met us right away, we introduced ourselves, met him in person, shook his hand. We were family. He never did a background check on us, credit check, nothing. He signed the lease that night. Definitely a blessing. And then we had our house listed within 2 weeks after that. He actually referred us to an investor friend. So our second property that we got, they offered it to us. We listed it on a Wednesday, and by Friday we had 3 inquiries and it's booked for 3 months now. This house that we got now, we rented for $1,895, I think. With the insurance, we're charging $4,200 per month.
We have faith in this program and we're happy with the coaches. Been really great to us. We're excited to get our 3rd and 4th property by the end of the year, hopefully.
Within the first month of joining the program, we had a baby. The next month, we onboarded 3 houses. What is your excuse? Let's get on.
So last year, Kathy went to our event like this, just sitting in your seat. She had one property where she was struggling with short-term rental, blah, blah, blah. And now fast forward, how many properties you have now? On average, $2K a month for property. It's making 6-figure income, man, in 1 year.
Right now I have 3 properties.
Awesome. And how much you make average per property per month?
We about 3 to 3.5 per property.
3,000 to 3,500 per property. So man, you're killing it. And those 3 properties making almost 10K a month.
I started my program last September. I started with nothing, had just enough money to get 1 house. Now I'm at 9 houses. I took 5 houses last October. My gross annual right now per month is about $65,000 a month.
This is one of the best masterminds I've been to. I've formed a lot of great relationships, partnerships, just from this one weekend. Better concepts of how to do this business, what to say, how to do it, who to do it with, who not to do it with.
Thank you, Dr. Chau. Thank you for this event. I felt truly at home. My heart is in peace.
All right. So you can just kind of get a gist of that. Let me see if there's any questions here. One question on the other platform here is, how do you able to get the landlord to say yes? Where's, the reason why is we gonna take care of their property better than some of them will do themselves, right? Because we have the corporate clients and it is our business. When it's our business, then we're gonna take care of it way better, okay? And then the corporate clients is better than the mom and pop, right? The mom and pop, if something happened to them, they're gonna be, lose their job or something that they can't pay, and then there goes you have to go through eviction, which sucks, okay? But us, we have 0 eviction for the last 9 years doing this, hundreds of clients nationwide, right? Hundreds of properties, and also with 90-something% extension rate. The other good thing about this is there's a lot of extension, right? A lot of vacation renter, they don't ever extend when they stay, right? But with the corporate clients, they usually extend because most job will take longer than they expected. They never finish on time, right? Renovation, construction, or any kind of corporate group assignment, they usually never finish on time. So that's why 90-something% extension rate. And usually our extension are like 3 months, 6 month extension, sometime a year. So that's why it's so powerful for you guys to take advantage of this. Okay. While you can really. I mean, this business is still really in its infancy, this whole industry. So I see a real good like 20 years run of this whole industry, right? So definitely this is the way to go. Long-term rental, you don't make much profit at all. And then short-term rental, you make profit, but it's so much work. It's like a nightmare every single weekend managing a bunch of vacationer party and all that. Mid-term rental is the way to go, okay? Now, when you can combine that with co-hosting and also leverage our network, you will see that it's so easy for you to be able to get instant credibility. You get instant, power and leverage right away, so you can start making money right away. Okay, so I really hope you can pass on to this to your friends and family, invite them, and help everybody to win, get financial freedom. Because my personal mission for all of this is to help 1 million families get financial freedom, to break the generational curse, to build generational wealth, right? All these things are super important for us, and I'm sure for you as well. So I applaud you for being here tonight, and I applaud you for showing up for you and yourself as well. So last thing is, if you haven't booked a call already, when would now be a good time? Okay. So book a call, help yourself. I know sometimes it could be fearful, sometimes you don't know what to do, or you just get paralyzed, whatever. But the first step is always the most important step, is the next step. The next step for you is to book a call with us and see if we have a good fit between you and I and what our team has to offer. And we also, it's a free consultation call. It doesn't cost you anything. It's almost an hour long, so take advantage of that. When I first started out, if I have somebody like a mentor or somebody that been doing this for 10 years, giving an hour of their time, undivided attention one-on-one with me, I'd be like, you're crazy for not taking it, okay? I would jump on that, okay? When on this call, I'm gonna want to know about your goals, what you want to do. I'm gonna devise a strategy, a game plan for just for you in your market. Oh, and by the way, if you have any deals or any market, any properties right now you want me to analyze, go ahead and put that on the chat here. I see if I have a little bit of time, I can do a quick analysis for you, or you book a call with us that we can analyze for you in a lot more detail and give you, you're gonna walk away knowing exactly what you need to do in your market, and also see if you're a good fit for our mentorship as well. Because I believe, like Warren Buffett said, the biggest investment you can make is in yourself, right? The more you learn, the more you earn, okay? So when you look at any kind of mentorship, any of these, anything that investing in yourself will yield infinite return. Will you agree? That's come from the greatest investor of all time, Warren Buffett, okay? That doesn't come from me, okay? So make sure you understand that when you know how to leverage, that's how you people to get to where they want to go super fast, okay? All right, so Tris here wanted me to analyze 75001. Funny things, I actually live in Dallas for like 10 years. I have many properties in there still doing arbitrage. So I know it like the back of my hand, but to analyze it for everybody. Okay, when you zoom out here, you're gonna find where downtown is, right? Downtown Dallas, right here. You do not want to go downtown. Too much regulation, too much politics, too much stuff going on in there. You want to go at least one loop out. So you see, this is a small loop. This is a big loop. This is 635, Dallas North Tollway. I know 75 right here, right? So when two highway intersect, which is right here, you see two highway intersect, boom. That's where attention flow, money flow. Remember, highways is good. And then you're gonna search for hospital. I'm gonna do it Dallas. Like I analyze any properties or any deals. You want to search for hospital. Okay, so if you look at this, you're gonna see there's different hospital. You know, there's some hospital up here, there's some hospital down here, etc. So all the red edges are hospital. Okay, so there are some hospital up here, of course. And then you want to look at hotels, right? Hotels, because if they're gonna put 10 million, 100 million to build a resort, to build a hotel, they have the resources. You know what I'm saying? So you can see here, there's a bunch of hotels around, right? All the way up here in the North Dallas area. Okay. So highways, hospitals, and hotel, it meet all three of the criteria. This is a great zip code to be a part of, right? In Addison, which is a very central location. It's not too far from downtown, and it's not too close to downtown either. Okay, it's like perfectly central. Okay, so great market, and you know, we've done a lot of people. I mean, that Coach Ann, when you saw, she's in Dallas, 20-something properties, and make 40-50K a month. When she came to me, she was frustrated, burnout, overworked, underpaid mom of 2 kids, and now she's having vacation every week, as you heard. So anyway, I hope that really helped you guys. Let's see what else. Okay, I think that's that could be our last question. Any last question here? Any more question? I'm here to help you guys. So you're welcome. You're welcome. If you haven't already booked that call with us, I'm gonna do one more quick video, and we'll be on our way. Okay, so check this out. This is what you get inside our community when you do the coaching highlight.
Crazy. It's so crazy. I'm so amazed by everything. The money is so well spent on this program.
It's much easier than being a doctor.
To take this is way easier than ever running a short-term rental, I'll tell you that much. Midterm is the way to go.
And he's like, listen, I don't have the time. I don't want to deal with that. I just want to get a check. I'm happy with my 2,500. Just take care of it. And I don't even need like the deposit.
Extension today. Don't you love insurance booking? I told you.
The rent, I rent it for 4,250. I'm renting it for 8,500 to insurance.
Sorry, I'm late. I was purchasing a outdoor set for my fifth property.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
When you're talking about making money while you sleep, does it get more true than that?
So putting the work, double down on myself and connect with like-minded individual like you guys.
4 months of renting it, I would pretty much make back my initial investment and more.
Well, one deal can change your life. One connection can change your life. We are here for a reason. I don't take this lightly at all. We are all a part of here for a reason. So with that, let's bring it in, guys. But the way we bring it in, we're gonna count down from 10 to 1, and then we celebrate your freedom, celebrate you are alive, celebrate for being here. Okay, so count down with me. Unmute yourself, count down with me. Don't be shy. Okay, it's a team effort here. Okay, everybody's family here. So count down with me, all right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Freedom! Freedom! Ciao, guys. I would look forward to see you on the next call. Please book a call if you haven't already. And other than that, God bless you and make you be happy and be free. The most important thing, be free. Take care. Bye-bye.